Namaskar, 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 my dear brothers and sisters. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this beautiful, beautiful earth. We are going to talk today about a very, very important subject, opening your Ajna chakra, aka your third eye. It's a very hot topic. The first question you have to ask yourself is, do I really want to open my third eye? Because once you cracked this sucker, your life will never be the same. Number one, you're gonna become super, super intuitive. You stop buying all the BS that the world is trying to sell you, and you will be starting to walk on your own path. And somehow, miraculously, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, the field, will start to drawing into your environment, into your surroundings, into your field, lessons and experiences that are really meant for you to move to the next step of your spiritual evolvement. It's a ride. If you're ready, here we go. There are many ways to open your third eye, your Ajna chakra. I'm going to share 3 of the more common ways. I also share some wisdom of the biggest illuminary of the yogic and mystical science today, Sadhguru, the greatest Sadhguru. Namaskar, namaskar. We're so blessed and happy to have such a illuminary in our age whose energy is really, 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 really helping the world to wake up and helping the brothers and the sisters to enlighten. So, the third eye, also known the pineal gland, is actually in the middle of your head, and while working on it, your goal is to move the third eye lower, more, it's called south, down south, right? It's called south, but basically the intention is to move it more between your eyebrows. Originally, the pineal gland is kind of in the middle of your forehead, and once you start working on it, once you cracked it, once you expand it a little bit, it will move more towards your towards your eyebrow area. That's why in the Indian culture and in the yogic tradition, there is different traditions put different colors, but normally they have the dot here, right, which represent the openness of the third eye. So, method number 1, very important, and once the third eye is open, it will start secreting certain liquid. It's called Amrit or Amrita. Sadhguru talks about it a lot. Basically, it's in the Vedic scriptures, it is called a nectar, and this nectar, the Amrit, the Amrita, you can use it consciously for 3 things. Number 1, you can use the Amrit, the Amrita, for making your body super, super, super resilient. Now, not to get sick, to be strong mentally, emotionally, physically, on every level. If your intention is to take this Amrit, this secretion from the third eye, once it's open, and to use it to improve your physical, you can do that. This is one option. Option number 2 is, once this Amrita starts to secrete, you can use it in your meditation, during your meditation, to be in a state of complete, absolute, total bliss. inner DMT, when we're talking about inner DMT experiences, that's what we're talking about. The pineal gland is directly correlated with the production of the DMT, and there is a relation between the Amritis nectar and your internal DMT. So way number 2 to use the Amrit is the internal DMT activation. So while you're meditating, while you're in this state, you'll be in total and absolute bliss, right? Samadhi, nirvana, all these beautiful words. But actually, words cannot really explain this experience. It needs to be experienced, okay? And way number 3 to use the Amrit is really to improve and open your intuition. Basically, once the Amrit starts to secreting, all your being is starting to be more and more intuitive. So this is what happens when your third eye is open, when your pineal gland is open, when you bring it a little down from the middle of your forehead towards the space between your two eyes. This is what is happening basically, okay? So methods to open your third eye. Method number 1 is through meditation. Now, the best meditation for this type of work is the Kundalini meditation, especially the part of the Kundalini meditation which is related to the mantra Sat Nam. It goes like this. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. There are different versions. Yes, it's Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. So basically, Satnama means pure name. Your name is pure. What it means, the pure name is the pure consciousness inside, right? We all know, like also the beautiful sage Sadhguru is always saying, you're not your body, right? Your body, what is your body? All the food that you ate, your mother ate. That's what your body is made from. Okay, basically you borrow a few molecules from here, a few molecules from the tomatoes, and a few molecules from the water, and little by little you build your body, right? So obviously you're not your body, right? You are not your mind also. How can you be your mind? Your mind is just regurgitation of all the ideas that have been put there by your parents, by your school, by your siblings, by the society. Ooh, the society puts a lot of ideas these days, right? We all know. So you're not your body, you're not your mind. What are you? You are, like the beautiful sage Sadhguru said, a piece of life. I would say you are a piece of energy, a piece of consciousness, which is the part of the divine, the part of the internal energy, internal field, which is coming here to experience itself. So Satnam, Satanama means pure name. So once you meditate with this mantra, right? Once you meditate with this mantra for a long time, you know, I recommend at least to do 30 minutes twice a day. But if it's hard, you can start with 10-15 minutes. This helps activating and opening the third eye. Okay? Method number 2 of opening your third eye is doing what is called fire breaths, the breaths of fire, which is a very fast diaphragmic, actually not diaphragmic, very fast belly breathing through your nose. Okay, and it goes like this. So these are called breaths of fire, okay? Combining breaths of fire with the mantra Sat Nam is actually the best way to do this practice. So you do Sat Nam mantra for a certain period of time, let's say 5 to 10 minutes, then you do the breaths of fire. And step number 3 of opening your third eye is contracting the Ubbandha. Ubbandha. You know, basically this is the peak muscle. We all have these muscles, you know, in the south areas, which when you really drank a lot of water and you need to go to the bathroom, number 1, right? But there's no bathroom around, you're just holding it, that's contraction of this muscle, okay, the PIC muscle, the Ubbandha muscle. Okay, so in the Western world, this muscle is better known to the ladies than to the men, but to work this muscle is very important for general health, for the guys not to have prostate issues, and there are multiple benefits to working the PIC muscles. So this is the step number 3 in the practice of opening your third eye. So the contraction of the PIC muscle, right? So step number 1, you do the mantra Satanama. Step number 2, you do the breath of fire. Step number 3, you are contracting the PIC muscle. I would recommend to do it in a set. Let's say you do a set of 20 to 30 Satanamas, then you do the breaths of fire. I would say it's good to do at least 3 sets of 50, and then you can just sit and contract your PIC muscle. You can do this in separate sets, or you can do this one after the other. I'm gonna demonstrate right now a continuous flow, so you know exactly how to do a continuous flow, or you can choose to do them separately. Okay, so continuous flow would be like this. I'm gonna do 5 Satanamas, 30 breaths of fire, and then I will do some PIC contractions. By the way, if you do this very intensely, this is the way to awaken the internal DMT, but we're going to have a separate video about that, because we all like the DMT activation, right? We have internal DMT in us. DMT also called the God molecule, right? The molecule that connects all this consciousness together. So it goes like this. Oof. And that's it. That's the whole flow. Okay? There are many other variables in the opening third eye journey. One thing I want to share with you, which is very important, is never ever. Did I say never ever? Yes. Sometimes I forget, you know. Never ever force the practice. Okay, let it come naturally, let it flow, let it come organically. Okay, your third eye will open when it's gonna open. This is something that intuitively you just need to flow with and just do your practice, enjoy it, love it. Opening your third eye brings you in the 1% of birth givers of the new humanity. So it's really worth it. It's gonna make your life fantastic. You're gonna bliss out. You're gonna improve your health. You will be connected to your internal, your external, the cosmos. Actually, it's all one. We're all oneness. So these are the benefits of opening your third eye. Namaste, 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 my brothers and sisters. I'll be doing more videos about other techniques, but you gotta start from the beginning, and this is a good place to start. This is Kundalini Mike. Namaskar. Sending you love, light, blessings, good energy, good vibes. Take everything. Take, receive, and give to somebody else. Please click subscribe, share the light. I love you all. To the moon and back. Kundalini Mike. Later.